Hello everybody, it is Stella from New Hope Wellbeing and we are back with another video. Hope everybody's been enjoying their week so far. It's been nice, beautiful weather down here where I am. So I have been running out and enjoying some nice walks, enjoying that lovely sun. So today we are going to be discussing one of the Titan goddesses whose name I've always muddled, so fingers crossed I get it right this time. Mnemosyne. She was the Titan goddess of memory and remembrance, and the inventress of languages and words. She's the Titan daughter. She's the Titan daughter of Uranus, and also the goddess of time. She represented the rote memorialization required to preserve the stories of history and the sagas of myth before the introduction of writing. In this role, she was the mother of the Muses, who were originally patron goddesses of poets and oral traditions. The Mnemosyne was a minor oracle goddess as well, like her other sister Titans. She presided over the underground oracle of, I get a feeling this video is going to have a lot of words that I'm just going to muddle, Trophonios and Boeotia. She was sometimes named as one of the 3 elder muses who presided the 9 daughters of Zeus as goddesses of music. With the rise of Zeus and the Olympian gods, it saw the age of the Titan rule come to an end, and obviously the war that occurred that would transfer the power from Kronos over to Zeus. That war was a 10-year-long war. But however, this particular goddess, Mnemosyne, she did not actually take part in the fighting, which is why she would be pardoned by Zeus. Those who didn't partake in the fighting would be pardoned. As a result, when the war ended, the male Titans were punished to a lesser or greater degree, and Mnemosyne and her sisters were allowed to remain free, although their roles in the cosmos were largely taken over by the new generation of Greek gods and goddesses. Zeus actually held a lot of the female Titans in high regard, and indeed, with his lustful nature, he did chase after a few of them as well, much to the ire of Hera. So one of her homes was near Mount Olympus, and it was here that Zeus seduced the goddess of memory for 9 consecutive nights, and the supreme god did lie with her. As a result of the coupling, Mnemosyne gave birth to 9 daughters on those consecutive days. These 9 daughters would come to be known collectively as the younger muses, and they would include Calippo, Clio, Oratio, and all the others. Subsequently, these muses would make the nearby Mount Pyrrhus one of their homes, and these muses would have their own sphere of influence within the arts. So as a result, as she was the mother of the young muses, we would often see her confused with another Greek goddess, who was also one of the other elder muses, Nemea, who was a muse of memory. The similarities are obvious, and indeed both were daughters of Uranus and Gaia. Although in the original source materials, the 2 Greek goddesses are very clearly separate deities. After the birth of the young muses, Mnemosyne is little mentioned in the mythological tales, although in some geographies of the underworld, it is said that there was a pool that bore the goddess's name. The pool would work in conjunction with the river Lethe and would make souls forget the lives that had gone on before, while the pool named after Mnemosyne would make the drinker remember everything. And due to this, I suppose, give and take of the river and the pool, this is how this particular goddess would be regarded as a minor goddess of prophecy. So yes, there is actually a prophecy that to drink the two waters, the future would be uttered to them, to the person who drank the two waters. Although she's not one of the most popular deities, she was the object of some minor worship in ancient Greece. She has statues of her in the shrines of other gods, and she was often depicted alongside her daughters. She was also worshipped in Libadia, on Mount Helicon, and in the cult of Asclepius. There is also a statue of her in the shrine of Dionysus in Athens, next to the statues of the Muses, Zeus and Apollo, and also a statue with her daughters in the temple of Athena. Just making sure I've already said that. Now, the exact order of offerings and prayers vary depending on the location that she was being worshipped, but the supplicant usually made an offering to the goddess. And then that's everything. So that is just a little bit about this particular goddess, whose name I to this day still struggle with, and it has been years of me trying to learn how to pronounce that name and remember how to pronounce that name, but it is what it is. So that's just a little bit about this beautiful goddess. We'll be back next week with some more videos. Until then, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll chat soon. Bye!